Have you ever felt a connection to a language you didn't speak? In this video, we will explore the attraction to Swahili and reasons for engagement. Let's start. Learning Swahili isn't just about catching its contribution to popular culture, such as Hakuna Matata and the like.
You probably know a little Swahili already, like from the movie The Lion King. Simba means lion, and Rafiki means friend. You also know Hakuna Matata. It's a beautiful language with a poetic sound. It's the lingua franca of all of Africa.
There are many more benefits. The benefits of learning Swahili are so much more and deserve addressing to bring awareness as to why Swahili is the missing shift in your life. Let's start with the most obvious reason why everyone should learn Swahili. Swahili is a very generous language. Learning it unlocks doors to different opportunities. It can lead to international business opportunities as well as careers in diplomacy and tourism. Learning Swahili also allows for better travel experiences in the continent. It allows for easier coexistence with the people of the continent. The experience becomes much more enjoyable and comfortable. There are more ways in which embracing Swahili opens up our horizons. For example, learning Swahili brings an extensive global network to your doorstep. In the network, we have Africans, Black diasporas, global indigenous movements, scholars, explorers, and business globetrotters.
You say Hakuna Matata, it's the words you say.
Habari gani, Beijing to DC.
Silk Road has begun, kutoka mbali. It's in your DNA.
It's actually estimated that the total number of Swahili users are up to 200 million. Learning the lingua franca of Africa unlocks a deeper understanding of the continent. The language is better suited to communicate the African way of life and the people living it. When you learn Swahili, you also contribute to the Black, Indigenous, and Native liberation movements. These are the movements that work for our political, mental, emotional, and spiritual freedom. Uhuru, freedom. This powerful language has long been used as a tool for bringing awareness and organizing. African and other liberation movement leaders have always applied it. Swahili has been a part of global freedom movements since the 1960s. At a personal level, studying Swahili has numerous benefits. And number one, we have the improvement that adopting a new language brings to our memory. Adding a new language acts as a workout for the brain, which powers short-term and long-term memory. The study process trains the brain to filter, organize, and prioritize better, which enhances problem solving. Your intellectual capacity will improve too. In short, Swahili will make you smarter. Engaging Swahili will also strengthen your concentration, focus, and mental muscles. Let's not forget about the boost in creativity either. Learning will enhance the mind's flexibility and encourage out-of-the-box thinking in real life too. And if you'd like to keep your mind young, the process will help do that too. Adding a new language acts as a powerful aging resistance workout for the brain. It restructures the brain, improves mental functions, and possibly keeps dementia away. The process itself is also a mood booster and comes with a deserved sense of accomplishment. Picking up Swahili will also connect you to many languages. These are the languages in Africa and around the world from whom Swahili has loanwords. Understanding Swahili can link you to at least 100 Bantu tribal languages. Just imagine feeling at home with over 100 languages just because Swahili gave you superpowers. You can imagine being able to pick up words from Southern European conversations and Middle Eastern conversations. You pick up words and like, oh, I know what that means, I know what that means. From Southern European and Middle Eastern conversation. From Southern European and Middle Eastern conversation. That's the kind of life enhancement brought about by learning Swahili. Brought about by learning Swahili. Learning Swahili. Life becomes more meaningful with Swahili. On a global spiritual level, learning Swahili opens up our minds and hearts to the humanity-centered, community way of living life as is tradition in Africa. It also opens up our hearts and minds to the unique way indigenous and native Africans relate with sacred nature. On a Black, indigenous, and native spiritual level, learning Swahili helps us connect to the ancestral homeland and the spirit of our ancestors. The language doesn't just trigger awareness, it reconnects us, it heals us, and builds a path to conscious evolution. Life is just bigger, brighter, and better when you connect to the roots of who you are. Life is just bigger, brighter, and better when we connect with the Swahili spirit.
This lexicon, a vessel for the soul, connects me to the Mizimu, a bridge to the homeland's breath, an echo in the lineage of the earth.
For example, Swahili sounds beautifully poetic and mesmerizing. You do not know the sweetness of language until you've experienced Swahili. It's so easy to get into the tunes and sounds. Swahili tales, plays, proverbs, and songs. Imagine the sweetness. Just imagine the sweetness, pure ecstasy.
Ooh, the sound. Swahili's tones, a velvet invitation.
Then at the end we have the most encouraging reason of all, the ease. Swahili is the easiest of all African languages. It just needs your spirit. Swahili is made up of a simple sound and writing system. Easy to grasp, easy to remember. I'd like you to think about it for a second. The one language that you need to access all these benefits also happens to be the easiest African language. What kind of luck is that? And if you're the mystic kind, ever connecting with signs in the mysterious, we have one for you today. The birthplace of Swahili is a land considered holy for being one of the only countries in the world where the equator passes through at 0 latitude. Also the center of the world. Kenya is also in the central region of Africa, which is also at the center between South America and Australia. Kenya is also a part of the East in Africa, where the sun rises in the motherland. Welcome, Karibu. Join, subscribe, follow, like, share. Thank you. Asante. Asante.
Have you ever felt attracted to a language you didn't speak? A rhythm on the airwaves, a melody you seek. That's the sound of Swahili, a feeling deep and true. Soothing and inviting, magnetic and exhilarating too. Ooh, exhilarating.